This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Illegal Pete's. Spring is here, and that means patio beers. Kick off the spring season with a house beer bucket for you and your whole crew. 5 refreshing 16-ounce beers for $15. It don't get much better than that. Use promo code TABOO at any Illegal Pete's location to score yourself a free house beer with the purchase of an entree. Promo code is valid for in-store or online orders. Test out the signature Illegal Pete's house beer for free before you get yourself a whole bucket. Illegal Pete's, your go-to spot for burritos, buddies, and beer. Go get that beer, yo. How we doing, y'all? Welcome this week's episode of Talks with Taboo. Welcome this week's episode of the podcast. Hope you're all having a great week, and I appreciate y'all being here, man, because we got a fucking interesting episode today. Before I introduce my guest, I just got to say that my new song was So Down. I got a feeling it's out now. It's on Wakan. And it is fucking awesome. It's the first single off an EP that I'm releasing here in about a month. We haven't even announced that it's going to be a part of an EP, but it is, man. You get to know now. And go listen to it. It's an awesome song. One of my favorite ones I've been a part of. And before I introduce this week's guest, I just want to say that this Friday, I will be in Columbus, Ohio at Otherworld, one of the coolest venues in the country from what I've getting told. I heard it's a really dope venue. And that show is about to sell out. So if you're in the Columbus, Ohio area, get your tickets now before it does sell out. And then next Friday, I will be at Summer Camp Music Festival. And the next Sunday, I will be at Sunset Music Festival in Tampa. And, man, I'm fucking excited for all these amazing opportunities and these really, I'm just stoked, bro. So much shit to share. I'm excited about it. But enough of that, dude. My guest this week is one of the co-owners of a very widely used app. I was like, how do I even say that? App, dude. It's an app. EDM Train. Okay. It is an app where you can find all the shows in your local area, dance music, and other genres as well. It is also a place where you can buy tickets. And, man, I had to get this app just to keep up with all the shows out here in Denver when I first moved out here. And, they hollered at me and wanted to come on the show. And I was like, dude, that's interesting, Not every day I get to sit down with an app owner who has millions of monthly users. Damn, I'm fumbling these words. But I thought this would be a really cool episode to do, and it was, y'all. Hope you enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Anthony from EDM Train. Come here, girl, 'cause that ass fat. Let me take my tongue and go around your dirt track. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. I swear to God, this could be the one that I'm marrying. Hey, and she's so damn fine. I may eat that from behind. I met a girl and her booty tastes like strawberries. What's up, man?
What's up, brother? How are you?
Good, dude. You've been wearing the EDM Train
Always representing. That's
hoodie.
what you do.
All right, I was going to ask how long you've been doing it, but it says established in 2013.
Yes, sir.
But
2013.
So for the people who don't know what the hell this is,
Yeah.
explain it to everybody.
EDM Train's an event listing platform. We created it for the community. So, if there's a show that you wanted to go to or something happening in the scene, you could just literally type it in. You could add the events yourself. Artists could add their events, managers, promoters, but it's very interactive. And then it just kind of blew up, and we work with basically every ticketing platform. So, it feeds into our system. So if you actually go on Google and you look up electronic dance music events, we're the first thing that comes up for searches.
Nice.
So yeah, it's basically the evolution. So now we have millions of users in North America. So yeah, you're looking for an event, look on EDM Train, you'll find it.
So I could go add an event and it's complete bullshit, right?
We'll remove it. We have people that audit that stuff.
Yeah, dude, but it might be up for a bit, dude.
No. So if you're a brand new user on our platform, we will have to approve your first few events to make sure that you're not a troll.
Got you.
We I'm a troll, so I kind of have to think like one.
Yeah, dude, I'm thinking long term. You know what I mean? Like the long term joke.
Yeah, but if you do 10 or 15 quality events, you're not making mistakes on the spelling, the listings, the websites, right?
Man, making mistakes. I got to call y'all out, dude. It was my event here in Denver. Y'all using a picture of me from 5 years ago to look like a child.
Listen, man, we updated it right away. You messaged us.
I did. Yeah, I was like, yo, what the fuck?
I was like, I got you. Right. It's like, bro, we started in 2013. We upload the pictures once, unless the artist tells us to update it.
Yeah.
We're not going to update it. It's like a lot of work. We have like tens of thousands of if not hundreds of thousands of artists on there.
Dude, how fun would it have been to have like to have that app back in the day, and like say you had Michael Jackson on your schedule, and then you used an old picture of Michael Jackson whenever he was like black. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Oh my God.
He's like, guys, I'm white now. You got to change my picture.
I think I showed Millennium his picture like from the past, and it looked, and he saw it. He's like, dude, this picture's like from 2016. I was like, I know.
Yeah, dude.
We're gonna update it. Don't worry.
Dude, I'm wearing like all black, trying to look hard or something like that. I'm like, no facial hair or nothing. I had a little flavor saver down here. I didn't have the beard. Didn't have no slut cut, dude. I'm like, who is this fucking chode? This child.
Yeah. So
I can't believe I ever got laid looking like that, dude. I looked like a child.
You got laid?
Dude, I'm just saying, like, I looked so young. So, like, you know, everyone who had sex with me, they're basically like internally pedophiles at the heart. You never think about it like that.
Oh man, we're getting into the deep words so early in the session.
We're fucking around, dude. We're having a good time here.
For sure.
Yeah. So this job of yours, so you're one of, like, what's your position with this company?
So I'm one of the owners, and basically my job is to be like the front man, and I have a business partner that, you know, make sure I don't burn the building down. He's like the operational guy. Like, a very smart individual. He basically makes sure the platform is going right, everything's like run correctly, and make sure that I'm not doing anything too crazy.
Yeah.
So
I know I'm going off topic on this, but have you ever gotten told you look like one of the guys from Practical Jokers?
Yeah, I think one time that I forgot the name, but yes.
Sharky, can you look up on your phone real quick the Impractical Joker people? Is it Saul?
Probably.
It might have been Saul.
You look like Saul, dude.
It might have been Saul.
Where
without the beard, you know? Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I think he has
Saul
a beard.
Volcano. Yeah, it's Saul Volcano.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Saul Volcano.
Got you.
I
Yeah.
definitely have more hair than him, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you look like a younger, more fit version of him. That's good. He's a successful man.
Yeah. Take it.
Yeah, I would definitely say he's better looking.
Thanks, bro.
I'd honestly, like, no offense to you, I would fuck Saul because he has more money, dude, and I'm a little fucking gold digger, you know?
How do you know that?
Huh? Yeah. Dude, he has a TV.
Just...
He has a fucking successful TV show, stand-up comedy career.
It's all about perception, right? I guess.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Are you gonna fuck the guy on TV or the guy with an app?
I don't know.
It's a website too, you know.
Okay,
it's
yeah.
a website too.
I'm fucking with you, man. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Dude, yeah, I had to get Shell's damn app when I moved out here just to keep up with everything.
Yeah. What brought you to Denver out of everything?
This.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, this.
Interesting.
The podcast, comedy, it's the base capital as well. It'd be nice to just sit down with more people, which I have been able to, but
my first time in Denver, man. It's
really?
It's insane, yeah.
Where are you based out of?
New York.
New York?
Yeah.
If you would have given me 3 guesses, that probably would have been my first one.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, yeah, I sound like a New York clown sometimes. I hate it sometimes so much.
Dude, rep it, dude. Own it. Wear it on your chest, bro.
I mean, I'm born in Canada, man.
All right, get out.
Yeah. All right, guys. This is the shortest podcast in history.
I didn't know I was having a damn foreigner on the show today.
Man, oh my God. What happened to inclusivity and tolerance? Jesus.
I just be talking shit, dude. You're fine. You're fine.
Just kidding, man. I don't get offended, man. I'm a troll myself, so it's good to find someone that could just go crazy.
Yeah, dude. We don't stop over here. But yeah, so with the company, was this was this something you've always wanted to do? Like, this is a very and it's an app for finding shows for dance music, basically.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad that it's there because there's so many shows that I don't know about or hear about, and that's how I find them. I'm like, oh shit, they're in town tonight. Yeah. I should holler at them to see if they want to come on the podcast.
Yeah, that's Honestly, it just all came together. This platform wasn't really, it was like a side project for such a long time. You know, obviously if you don't have a lot of users, it's not bringing in any income. Both me and my business partner, we worked day jobs for a while. And then the company just started taking off and more people started using it. And we just like, oh, okay. Like, he had to like leave his position to start like running it because he found himself working a full-time job and working 8 hours afterwards. It's like, you know, you have no rest. You know, it's at coding and like his other regular job. So he left. Like, you know, 2018. Yeah, something like that. And I joined. I joined him in leaving my company and my day job, like probably like late 2019, which you know, in hindsight sucks because of the pandemic. But just we recovered. We made sure that people were able to use the platform to find the live streams that every person. I was like, Mike, we should do something to, you know, allow live streams on the platform like right away before the pandemic even started, like before the lockdowns happened. I just had a feeling like we're about to lose everything. Like, you know, everything is gonna shut down. I'm like, fuck, like let's do something. And him and his coding, and you know, Mike's a fucking genius.
Is he the one who like developed the app itself?
Yeah. He's like the amount of work that he does to keep this stuff going is very impressive.
Yeah, I mean, just creating an app. Like, I know there's people, I've talked to people who are like, dude, you know how fucking expensive it is to make an app?
Yeah, he's like next level, man. Like, you know, there's app developers, and then there's like teams, and then there's my guy.
Hell yeah, dude.
And he's like a one-man train, so it's very impressive. How
is that where the EDM Train came from?
Yeah, maybe. We'll never tell that story.
Oh God, that sounds dirty, dude.
No, not bro. You're dirty-minded, bro. That has nothing to do with that.
Like, I don't know if we could say this on camera.
But yeah, but let me bounce it back at you. When did you start your project, and why?
Why? I got tired of not getting laid.
Oh, you actually get laid now?
Yeah, dude. Thank God. This is the plan. No, dude. I've always been doing music. Was always my passion, man. I was always doing the music. You know, just toured in bands for a long time.
Yeah.
And then it was always a failure, and that's cool. You know, I was always wanting to do it again, and every time none of the band members wanted to run it back, and so I'd be starting a new band, writing a new record, you know, doing all that gang. And I like just started finding dance music, fell in love with it, and I was like, wait, I can like express myself by myself. I don't need a whole group of people and worry about their schedules. I can just work all day by myself and it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Let's go, you know?
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's not many people do that. You know, what the difference between the 99% and the 1% is like, you know, the belief in yourself to actually like take that risk. You know, a lot of people are not willing to do that. If you're willing to take the risk, you have a chance to get that reward that many people can't even like grasp. So
yeah, dude, you got to bet on yourself.
Yeah.
Say, I'm going to do this, say it out loud and go fucking do it. I mean, that's what y'all did. You left your fucking day job, you know, to go, you know, run a very niche app, but like, you know, it's the scene's growing. It's getting bigger and bigger.
It is absolutely getting bigger. And not only that, we actually added like other genre sections. So
I know, dude. I used it the other day. I forget what I was using it for. Oh yeah, I was getting tickets for Godsmack.
Nice.
And I bought my Godsmack tickets from the EDM Train app.
Fantastic.
And dude, let me tell you this, bro. Godsmack fucking rocks, man. I'm not gonna... Dude, listen, like, so the lineup was like bands that like I'm into now. It's like Bad Omens, one of my favorite bands right now. I Prevail, also one of them. Like Godsmack's OGs, but they were probably the least... I was like the least excited to see them out of the whole lineup.
That's pretty.
And Godsmack stole the fucking show, dude. They're like 55 years old, still rocking hard.
Can you steal the show if it's your headlining show?
That's a good point,
well,
Sharky.
that is a good point. But sometimes the smaller acts outperform the headliners.
Easily.
Yeah.
And especially, like, I thought they would because they're, like, newer, more modern. They're younger. These guys are old. They've been doing it for 25 years or some shit like that.
Some people just have game.
Bro, this front man running across the stage, fucking headbanging, playing guitar, played the piano, did the most badass drum solo I've ever seen. He's like 55 years old. And he's still rocking, dude. That's like goals, bro. I hope I'm there.
Yeah. That's some stuff right there.
Yeah.
No enhancements, or do you?
No enhancements. I mean, I don't know the guy, but I'm just watching the show drinking. What was I drinking that night? Because I didn't have PBR. Oh, I was drinking Bud Light that night because I felt like I wanted to be woke. So I was drinking Bud Light. But yeah, dude, it was Oh
wow, nice.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. I saw the most pure, magical thing, most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
What?
So I used to think the most pure and beautiful thing out there is a bro out. Where it's just bros not caring about anything. They're just there together to bro down with their bros. Metal Dad wins.
Interesting.
Metal Dad is the most beautiful thing ever, man. So what it was, man, it was like this old cat. He was there with his wife, his 3 daughters, and his son. And he's a metalhead just by looking at it. He's Metal Dad. But his kids are just having a blast and like headbanging, and he's just sitting there with the biggest smile recording them, just happy as could be. So I fucking love this guy. Yeah. So I went and bought him a beer, and I was talking to him, and he's a retired vet. Already love him even more. Yeah. But him and his wife met at a Godsmack concert 20 years prior. In like
in their 50s.
And they're in their 50s, but they
were in the, okay, gotcha.
Like they were young when they met, but they wouldn't have met and had this beautiful family if it wasn't for Godsmack. Like he had Godsmack tattoos. They named their daughter Serenity after one of their songs.
No way.
So like they're about that life, and to see them there full circle, and his daughters are loving it. They know that's like their dad's favorite thing, and they're headbanging, and he's just smiling, recording it.
That's fun.
I'm like, bro, I'm about to cry. This is so beautiful, dude.
We're probably going to see a lot of that in our industry soon.
Yeah, well, actually, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, like, I don't know.
We haven't made it there yet, but
those Millennium babies, man, like they're going to start naming him after Crybanging.
Crybang, dude. Yeah, well, like this song's called Railbreaker. Yeah. I mean, this. What's your kid's name? This is Railbreaker.
this is Railer.
this is Elbows.
This is Mosh. Oh my God.
And this is Molly.
Yeah, my God, every Molly's first rave. They're like, oh my, yep, Molly. I'm like, wait, what? I'm here, not you. not this.
The Wooks started having kids, bringing them to bass shows. This is my son, Ketamine. That's actually a pretty name for a daughter, dude. I'm not gonna lie, Ketamine. It's a pretty name for her.
It's just imagine you're going to an interview and be like, hi, how are you? Yeah, my name is Ketamine. I'm like, oh my God,
you're hired.
Like, do you have some? No, I don't. That's just my name. I'm like, well, I'm sorry.
Get out.
Offer rescinded.
Yeah, get the fuck out. I thought this interview was about to be a party.
Yeah, or at least a kale.
That's fucking awesome.
Right.
But yeah, dude, to go back to it, I bought my Godsmack tickets from EDM Train, and I was in line doing it, and I was like, this is fucking hilarious. I said to my girlfriend, I was like, this is funny. I'm buying Godsmack tickets on EDM Train.
What are the chances, right?
Yeah.
Well, the craziest thing I've seen bought off of EDM Train was like Super Bowl tickets.
Whoa.
Yeah. I don't know if someone reached out to us. It was like, I think 2021, like right as the pandemic was like still, it was like, actually that was the bad part of the pandemic. It was like this part 2 or something when,
yeah, they had the Super Bowl in Tampa.
Yeah.
The Buccaneers won.
And they had reached out. They were looking for any outlet that had people. And I think we were like, they said like we'd pay a certain amount, whatever, list it. And I was like, we'll put it on the other side. And we got some Super Bowl tickets. I was like, this is the craziest thing you'll see is an EDM like event listing platform, like having an ad for a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But it worked. It's like if there's so many commonalities from one thing to another. It's like a spectrum. I mean, everyone, if someone likes NFL, they still might like headbanging at the rails.
Oh, dude, I like both of them. Big football fan.
Yeah. You a basketball fan?
Yeah.
Oh man, those Denver Nuggets, huh?
I'm not a Nuggets fan. I'm rooting for them.
Yeah.
I'm a New Orleans Pelicans fan.
Oh, I'm so sorry for
New
your
Orleans
loss.
Saints fan too.
You lost Anthony Davis there, huh?
That's all right. We got BI, dude. We're still rebuilding, dude. It's all right. It worked out. It worked out for both teams, man. I'm not upset about it.
It worked out for the Pelicans. They'll continue rebuilding forever. So.
Nope. Fuck you, dude.
Wait, when was the last time they made the playoffs?
Dude, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Sharky, can you look this up? But yeah, I don't know, actually. It's been a while. Actually, no. We were in the playoffs not this the last 2 seasons ago. Not the past. It was last season we were in the playoffs. Yeah. Asshole.
Wait, how many games did you win?
1. Well, I mean, we won the play-ins. We got into the playoffs. And we gave Golden State their fucking hardest fought series of the whole thing.
But you lost.
We lost to the champs. I mean, they won that season.
Yeah. Golden State just lost to the Lakers.
Thank God. Fuck Draymond Green, dude. He's my least favorite player in the NBA.
He's funny. How do you hate a troll?
Because he's a bitch.
He's not a bitch though.
Bro,
he cost in 2016 though against LeBron.
You can be a troll, but a troll doesn't go bitching all the time. He's constantly bitching.
All right, so then how do you like LeBron?
Here's the thing. The thing is, people hate LeBron. They hate him because he's good. They hate him because he'd be tearing shit up.
That's not why. First of all, I don't hate anyone, but I don't like LeBron. He just. All right, let's use the Michael Jordan and the Kobe Bryant example, right?
Okay.
I'm a big Kobe Bryant fan, right?
Okay.
They stayed in their respective teams and went through the rebuilding season every time they had to, and they won every time, right? Kobe stayed in a town for what since 2002 to 2009, 7 years, right, to get back to the top of that mountain, right? LeBron went from team to team to team that had just finished rebuilding, and they were right at their peak. They just needed something, right? And they just got LeBron, and okay, Miami Heat, the trio that should have never been created, right? Then he went back to Cleveland when they had already gotten Kyrie Irving, which was a superstar in his own right, and then he goes to the Lakers, with Anthony Davis. Come on, man! The guy literally cherry picked his entire career.
That's called being a smart businessman. Listen, I'm not a fan of the guy, but I don't hate the dude.
Okay, listen. There's a businessman, and then there's the game, right? There's passion, and then there's business. So if you're gonna treat a passion that all the fans see it as a passion and not a business, if you're gonna treat it like a business, you have a right to get shit. You know what I mean? And you're gonna get it for the rest of your career and for the rest of time, right? But if you treat it like these OG guys, Michael Jordan didn't give a shit. He just played the game. Everyone hated him. Kobe Bryant, same thing. He's like, yeah, I don't take days off, or unless I can't walk or whatever, I'm not taking a day off. People paid so much money to come see me, right? And that, maybe this is the only time they will see me, right? And I'm gonna play. And this guy went out every day, guy tore his Achilles and took 2 free throws and made them both.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I get every point you're making, and I agree with it, but it doesn't negate to the fact that Draymond Green a bitch.
You know what, man? Listen, man. He cost him 2016. So yeah, you're right. He's gonna regret that for the rest of his life.
Yeah, dude. So I was, like I said, I like a lot of those players on Golden State, dude. But my least favorite player in the league is Draymond. So I'm like, yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, well, they might get rid of him this year. So.
They should, dude. Dude, if he came to the Pelicans, I'd be so pissed, dude.
Just imagine.
I'd be so angry.
I'm gonna tweet that when I get out of here.
Hell nah, bro.
Draymond to the Pelicans. We're putting into the universe.
Yeah. Nah. I wish I would have never said that.
Yeah. It's probably gonna happen now.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you say things out loud, man.
Yeah.
They can happen.
You never know.
You never know. Anyway, I want to get back onto this train.
Yeah.
You were saying, with the Super Bowl came in, you're like, all right, we have this amount of money for it or whatever. Yeah, how does an app that's free to the public make money to where you can have a career? How does that work?
So we wanted to make sure that the first thing is not to degrade the platform. We don't want to put ads on there. A lot of publications have ads that have nothing to do with the industry. So that was number one. It was never about the money. But a platform that, just like if you direct traffic to, a ticketing platform, sometimes they give you a rip or something like that. Sometimes they don't. Most of the time we're actually not getting paid on it, but we work with promoters around the country. And, you know, just like if you're using a platform like Instagram, right, you could post anything, which our platform is free to post anything for any community member. But if you wanted to promote it at the top of your city or the festivals page or the artist page, we charge like a fair amount of money, or below fair, but to promote that show or that the music or something like that. But the most important thing was to not affect the user experience. You know, it's important to like obviously, you know, make a living, but we didn't want to put like any like a T-Mobile ad or something like that on it. It's just,
right.
It doesn't make any sense.
You're like, yeah, well, let's go see a Linneum brought to you by Blue Chew.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. I can hear him just breathing there, trying not to laugh.
I'm trying not to laugh over here, but I just love it. Keeps bringing it right on back. It's perfect.
At least laugh. You sound like a panting dog.
That's true.
At least do it right.
I would say people are probably wondering, yeah, we got Sharky back there, man. Kyle Brim's out in Mexico and enjoying his time. Say what up, Sharky.
What up?
Yeah, you can bring that mic closer to you if you'd like,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
know, yeah, there you go. But either way.
Much better.
But yeah, so like that was something I was wondering is like, you know, all right, so you're able to quit your job, you have to be making the money. So, you know, and I was like using the app, I was like, this shit's tight, it's free. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Well, most things that people use is free. Like your Instagram is free. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If you use Instagram, it's free, and like all social media is free. But how do you think, you know, they make their money? They make it on ads. They make it on this and that. You know, so it's you find ways to do it without compromising like your vision. You know, some people have, and you know, it's unfortunate you see the platforms go down, but the people that do it the correct way it doesn't compromise. If you don't compromise your vision, things just organically start happening. So, yeah.
I get that. Dude, so like, you know, with the app getting as big as it is, what type of opportunities have come your way that you wouldn't have expected?
Working with so many talented like artists and managers and promoters. Honestly, money's never been important to me. I think it's just a means to an end. Like if you're successful, like the money kind of chases you.
Yeah.
Right? But I feel the reason I love what we do so much is we get a chance to work with some of the greatest people in the world, right? There's always a front and a back, right? Like, you know, the music industry can get pretty terrible in the back ends, you know, but you know, with some artists that are just so passionate and, you know, they just go out and throw a show and you just see that euphoria over and over and over. It's like, how is that not the reward on its own? You know, I get a chance to travel, meet some of the greatest artists in the world. You see them do their thing, and then opportunities just come along where, you know, people even come up to you and, you know, give you opportunities, and you're like, yeah, this sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Right. Like I started managing my first artist back in 2021. Didn't expect that. Like told her no, maybe for 6 months straight, told her I don't have time for this. And then I was like, you know what, I could probably help you. And then now I have 3 just, you know, building up projects. And I'm like, this is so fucking cool. You know,
damn. So you're an artist manager too.
Yeah. And soon record label too. We're going to,
I was starting a record label.
Look, man, the most important thing that I want to do is change people's lives in a positive way. Right. And a lot of these artists are not getting their opportunity and their fair shakes. So if we hear something good, if someone comes up with a sick track and they're having a hard time selling it, why not? Like, we have the platform, you know, maybe we'll put it on EDM Train.
Song of the week.
Yeah.
You know, you already have like the artist of the, what is it? The artist of the month?
Artist of the week.
Artist of the week.
We did artist of the year last year. It was made just to recognize artists, man. Like it's, a lot of artists are not recognized for their talents. So why not put one of them in a limelight for that week and get them more views on their tours, more views on their music. And then we started music of the week. So, and we try to highlight a lot of smaller artists that are up and coming. You know, if it's between one of the bigger guys and one of the smaller guys, we try to, unless it's like we have to, but like we try to put, you know, those, you know, young bucks in there.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing just to watch those artists like grow. I've seen so many talented artists like literally right now living their dream, like being in Lost Lands, like on main stage. And
let's go main stage Lost Lands this year.
and like, 3 years ago during the pandemic, they were playing out of their basement, in front of CDJs, throwing down. And now there's a chance that they play main stage, during a pretty decent time at like, the bass mecca.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, that's super fucking cool, man, that y'all do that. Cause like, dude, I have so many friends that are just absolute savages in the studio. Just make some of the best tunes.
Yeah. And no one ever hears it.
I know, man.
And that's the sad part. It's like, I hear like managing artists. I'm like, yo, send me your songs. And they send me the songs. I'm like, why the fuck are we not like releasing this? Oh, well, we have to find the right label. I'm like, fuck the labels. You know what I mean? Like, if no one wants to do this, like, let's do it ourselves. Why are you waiting? We have technology. Like, I could click a button right now and post it to the world. Why are we waiting? You know, it's, but there are a lot of politics that you still have to live within. And I hate politics in almost every sense of the world.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Same.
Like, I just want to, like, in the music industry, or in the industry that we're in, like, I want to just walk around and just listen to good music and at festivals, get to meet cool people and just listen to good music, man. Like, what else is there?
Right.
Exchange candies.
Oh yeah, did you make those yourself?
Yeah, sure.
Let's see, dude. Sure. The EDM Train candies. I love. Is this mine now?
It's yours, bro.
This is mine now.
We probably should have done the plur thing. It would have been good.
Oh, dude.
It's too late.
Damn. That's not very EDM of you.
Oh, damn. Well, we're not at a festival. We're at a fucking podcast.
We're in a basement.
Plur for life, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you hear? Insomniac owns Plur now for merch.
What?
Yeah, they
Chucky, can you look up how much they spent on this?
Dude, on merch, only on merch.
On merch, so it's like they own the copyright of Plur
for like the trademark of Plur. For merch. So like you can't do it yourself and sell it now.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Yeah, I did see.
Very controversial. Very controversial.
Yeah, that's fucked, dude.
Yeah. I think we posted something about it. I think when it happened, like, again, we try not to like throw our opinions out there, and I'm not throwing mine, but it was very controversial.
Yeah, I could get that, dude. I mean, like, they didn't create that; the people created that.
Yeah, well, they're also like basically the OGs of festivals, right? Like they're in their 28th year.
Yeah, that's true.
So like they're basically the first electronic festival in the U.S.
Yeah,
I think
that's true.
I'm not even sure.
I mean, I know there were like underground raves and shit and like warehouse parties and stuff like that. Like
probably since the '60s, but like a festival of that magnitude, like building and Drew Carey promoting it in the '90s, it's pretty funny.
Yeah. That, I mean, when you put it like that, that's a good point. But like also like we don't even know the origin of like where Plur came from. Maybe it was them. But
maybe it wasn't. Yeah, maybe it was said like, in one of their shows, festivals, or one of their artists said it like while they were performing or something. So yeah, you never know.
It's like Drake said YOLO. Like, did he make that up?
Definitely not.
Yeah, but he took that thing and ran with it.
He just takes everything. Guy just owns everything that's good.
Yeah, I don't think it actually went through.
You don't think it actually went through?
No, it's a very hard thing to trademark, and even if they did trademark the word, it's not really something that you can trademark in a sense.
Interesting.
So maybe they tried.
Yeah, they've definitely. It says they filed
they
filed numerous trademarks on a bunch of different stuff like Disco Trip and a bunch of other catchphrase words that are very dance music related, but I don't believe any of them are really successful. You can't go for something that's that broad and be like, we've got this,
Well, for merch, it was for
a lot of things.
Yeah, I guess it's like if they would have taking it over as trademark for everything, I'd understand it getting denied. But for merch, I'd understand.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
Damn, interesting. With your job now, I mean, you're out here just to come see a show. Like, did they have you out? Like, are they like, hey, we'll promote this and we'll bring you out to the show?
No, it's not like that at all. I travel different parts of the country. I think like having a presence, saying hello to people that you work with on a regular basis. We work with a few promoters in the area. I've never been to Denver, so I was like, this is an opportunity to come see some of the promoters, meet them, shake their hand. You know, it's I think that's important. You know,
Very
like
important.
seeing people and shaking their hand is like right there. Then a phone call, then a text, and then an email. It's like in that level, like people just ignore like from the bottom up. You know,
Yeah, no, there's a lot of
You can't
power.
walk away from someone if they're shaking your hand like without exchanging something, even if you don't like the person, right?
Yep.
It's hard to walk away, especially if they're like in your face, like, you know, shaking your hand, giving you a smile, giving you some love. You know, it's like, okay, yeah, but like I want to go eat or something, but like you still give them that time of day.
Yeah.
Someone calls you, it's hard to hang up. You know, it's not always like, oh, peace. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, hey, listen, I gotta hop off, but you still give them some time. You could ignore a text, you could ignore an email, and it just that you got to build that relationship the right way.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of power in a handshake, man. I tell a lot of
100%,
people that, man. If you're trying to go meet some people, go where they at.
Yeah,
You
yeah, and
know?
you have to have a good handshake too. You can't,
Dude, yeah, don't shake my hand like this.
no. You know,
Dude, I've had fans come up to me and I had to remake them shake my hands. Like, especially like dudes. If it's a girl, I won't do that. But like a dude will be like, "What's up, bro?" And they'll hit me like that. I'm like, "Dude, shake my hand like a fucking man, dude. Come on."
I honestly, like at raves, I just give everyone the pound, like, you know,
pound.
you know, no one gets offended with a pound. Like, I don't know what's been in their hands, you
Dude,
know.
I'm gonna start doing a nice bow.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know what people have been touching, man. Like, yeah, especially at those rails.
Myself. Yeah, dude, like someone touching themselves is like the least of your worries, honestly. All the other, like the rails and stuff, probably much dirtier.
I wasn't even going there. Like,
But I'm just saying, like, if they're touching their thing, that's
looks
probably...
don't even shower, like, for days.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. Yeah, day 3 of the festival, you can smell them, dude.
Look, man.
Speaking of day 3 festival, dude, they were eating ass their immersive set on the rail at Soulfest, day 3 at the festival.
Wait. How long did we go without talking about that? It was 25 minutes. So.
Yeah, dude. Day 3, I'm like, God, brave. Made me mad. I was like, no, why is no one doing this?
I'm not gonna lie, man. I cringe every time I see it on Twitter.
Really?
Because it's the only place you can release it. You can't put that on Instagram. You can't put that on Facebook. You'll get permaban. You know what I mean? But you put it on Twitter. You know, Elon still lets you do that.
That's the beauty. That's the beauty of Twitter, dude.
Oh man,
That's what I love about it.
Yeah, it's a good and a bad thing. I see that, I'm like, oh, why?
Yeah, no.
Why?
I see it. I'm in the airport, and I'm just scrolling through, just waiting on my flight, leaving so fast.
Like, I don't even know what I would do if I was in that situation. Like, if I saw that happening right in front of me.
What are you gonna do? Tell him to stop, dude? This is America.
Yes, no. I would tell him this. No.
I'd cheer.
First of all,
Eat her ass.
First of all, this isn't Burning Man, okay?
No, it was Birmingham.
Was it really?
No, it was outside of Birmingham.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like you're at a festival. It's private property at a point, right? Like you have to adhere with their rules, right? You can't openly do drugs. You know what I mean? Like you can't openly do certain things. You know, keep your junk in your pants, man. Like, you know, keep everything in. You know, there's no reason to take your genitalia out. There's absolutely no
I don't
reason.
know. I met the owner of this place, and I think he would have totally been fucking down for it.
Listen, man.
He'd have been about
Yo,
He might have been like,
listen.
damn, this party's crazy.
Listen, if if the owner's cool with it, like I'm still not. But listen, I'm not gonna actively say like, oh, I'll just probably walk away.
Yeah.
You know, but you catch me in a bad time, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Dude, I saw it. I'm just like, dude, people are fucking wild.
You know, just understand, like, you know, that's within kicking range. You know, you can kick someone in the face.
Yeah,
like,
man. But dude, people.
What are you doing? You know.
Not only that, dude. Like that guy, it's on the internet forever. So he's either cringe forever, or he's a legend.
You know, and the crazy part is the last guy. His name was Anthony. It just made me cringe even more.
Was it really?
Yeah, man. I was like, I'm like, you
got deep in it, dude. You were learning his name.
I know. I said it. It says it right there. It's like Twitter has a picture and it just says Anthony. I'm like, I don't even know his last. I'm like, fucking Anthony, bro. I'm like, what is this? You know when a dog, you know, starts, you know, doing things you don't want to do, like humping something. Someone's like, yeah, you like hit him right in the, like, yo, some people just gotta hit him. Like,
yeah, dude.
Like, not hurt him, just like, you know,
Just a nice little smack.
yeah, just a little smack. Oh man,
Oh, that's fun though.
Isn't that what Sean Connery said?
You just give him a little smack.
Just give him a little shit.
yes. People that like eating ass at the rails are gonna cancel me now. So it's
Nah, dude. I mean, they probably are laughing at this whole thing.
Well, fantastic. It's
Good for them. They're having the best time, dude. You're disgusted. They're having the best time of their life.
Yeah,
They're gonna see you in the crowd now and just eat ass in front of you.
What's really, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What do you think?
Honestly, I want to know what the girl's thinking. Like having her ass out there. Like,
Dude, she's probably having the time of her life. She's probably her favorite artist. She's on the rails, so she couldn't have a better spot, and she's getting her ass ate on top of it. Sounds like the best day.
She's probably rolling too, right? Like,
I don't know, but either way, it sounds like the best day.
I just don't think you would do that in your like normal mind. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think so. You know?
I don't know, dude. I know some
have to
fucking
be
wild people.
Yeah, I've never had the urge to eat ass at a festival.
Yeah, I mean,
have you had the urge to do it?
yes, not like on the rail, but I've been like, I could go for some booty.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna change your picture back if you do that. I'm gonna change your picture back to.
Are you running that? Are you running that type of stuff?
I would like. Look, everyone has access to it. Like our entire team has access, but like I'm very active on social media and trying to make sure. But we have like a team of 10 people on our Instagram, a few people on our Twitter. Like I think it's important to like talk to the community when they ask. So if an artist or a fan or something has something relevant to say, we respond. We've been getting like an average of 100, 200 DMs a day.
Damn.
And since we announced the mini fest or the 16-hour rave in New York.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
All right, explain this. I didn't know about this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
You don't follow us?
I do follow y'all.
Oh, so, how do you not see that?
Dude.
Wait, hold on. Do you?
I do follow y'all. Dude, you can fact check me, but I promise you, dude.
Oh, hold on. All right, we're gonna put him on the spot right now.
Dude, do y'all follow me?
100% we follow you. Hold on, let's there you go. Let's see. Follow. You're not following us.
Oh, I follow y'all on the IG. I do that. I haven't followed you on Twitter yet, though.
Yeah, we're not cool enough.
Dude, I'll do it, bro.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We're not.
But no, I didn't see it. Explain this to me.
So, I like basically put it out a tweet saying I found this venue right in New York. It was 1,300 cap, right? It had a second room, so it was outside, and you had an inside room that was 400 cap. So like you could probably fit like 15 to 2,000 people. It's a little tight. So I put it out there, and it's a steal. This place only wanted like under $1,000 to basically come. No bar minimums, right? But you have to load in all the music stuff. So you have to build a stage.
Yeah.
You have to bring the speaker, whatever. So $10K in production. Get an artist. That's it. That's all your expenses. In New York City, you're paying way more than that, and you have a bar guarantee.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we have the audience. I've always wanted to throw like a cool show, like bring out some people, have it be multi-genre. So I put it out in a tweet. I was like, what if we threw like a day fest? Because they told us we could be open from 12 to 2 a.m. So like New York is open until 4. So like it ends a little early, but whatever. We can even go 12 to 12.
Yeah.
And then they could still go to like an after party, or a show afterwards, and we don't interfere because most people go out at 12 anyway in New York.
Mm-hmm.
So we put it out and just 1,000 likes within minutes, retweeted yes this. So I put it on Instagram, got 10,000 likes in less than 20 hours. It had over 1,000 comments. One of the most engaged like posts that we've had. So I put out a Google sheet, and I asked people questions. Again, I'm new to throwing shows. This is something. It's more of a passion than actually like. I'm not trying to make people like make money off this. I was actually just doing it because I've actually wanted to throw like a cool event, like an experience. It's not about like throwing the same show over and over, but like having an experience. So I put it out there, and we got like 2,000 signups in 24 hours. People answered what genres they wanted to listen to. They told us what kind of food they want at food trucks or whatever. They told us how much they'd be willing to spend, right? And like it was crazy. They gave us their full name, email. Some people didn't give us all the numbers, but 95% gave us the numbers.
Yeah. What was the most requested genre and most requested food?
So tech house. I'll give you the top 5.
All right.
Right. So you could kind of like foresee like what's going to be there. Tech house, dubstep, progressive house, techno, drum and bass.
Sick.
Then you had like, other more subgenres like tropical house.
People were like, "Yeah, bring
rhythm.
tropical house to New York City."
Rhythm, like, you had synth wave, you had other stuff, like people were just writing it in. It was interesting. I didn't know that there's so many different genres. Like people were writing genres that I didn't know, like garage. I'm like I gotta look this up. I'm like, okay, the UK, like a UK version. And so it's kind of cool, and reaching it, like having all these artists reach out. We had over 1,000 DMs from artists like, can I play this? Can I play this? I'm like, I was responding to people as fast as I could, and just kept coming. So I just stopped responding. We just put out a sheet a couple of days ago, like, artist inquiry for the train wreck. That's what we named it. And
nice.
And we got like over 500 submissions from artists, locals, and people that are willing to travel. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, it started with a tweet.
Yeah.
And then it just got so big that I had to find a venue that could fit 4,000 people. And then I said, you know what, fuck it. We're gonna do this big. We're gonna do 12 in the afternoon to 4 in the morning. And we're gonna program this, right? Weather permitting, we're gonna have between 3 to 5 stages depending on the weather. If the weather's nice, we'll have 4 stages. If the weather's if the weather's beautiful, we're gonna have 5 stages. If the weather's like raining, probably 4. Condensed one. We have other like spaces, but it's going down regardless.
Yeah. When's this going down?
July 2nd.
Damn, so not too far away, man.
The amount of sale, the pre-sale, like we didn't announce any artists. We didn't announce anyone. And we have over 1,000 tickets sold.
Bro, you could just just book free local DJs and just.
But see, that's
I know I'm fucking with you,
everyone said that to me. They're like, "Yo, you could just do this, bring every genre like you said, and just book local talent. You walk away with a big bag." I'm like,
yeah, but you're trying to give a good experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like we're gonna have the names, whether but it's like, you remember your first time raving?
Yeah.
When was that? Who did you see?
It's 2013, or no, it's 2014. Yeah, it's 2014. It was RL Grime back-to-back Bauer.
And why'd you go? Did you go like for all our grime? And
I didn't go for either one of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the point, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's like what I want to, like the experience I want to give to people, right? A lot of people go for only for the lineup now, right?
Yeah.
It's like once you start raving, you're like, oh, who's on the lineup? Oh, I don't see the person I want. I'm not going, right? But sometimes you're missing some of the best moments of your life because you're chasing a lineup, right? The lineup's not going to be bad, but I want the people that are trusting the brand to know that, hey, listen, come to the event to have a good time, rave, dance, make friends, find love, what I mean? Like there's so many aspects. Eat some food, dance, forget your worries for a day. Not come for just for a name that you see there. Like these names have worked so hard to earn your business, and I'm not taking any credit away from them. But that's why I'm trying to steer away from the word festival. I want to I'm calling it a 16-hour rave, is because I want people to go back to those roots. Like, why did you actually go? Was it because your friend invited you and you were curious, or was it for that artist that first time? Like maybe it became about that later on, but now that you're a veteran. But just because you're a veteran doesn't mean you can't go back to an underground rave. And that's how our platform started. It was all underground, man. It was the 6 people, in Jersey and New York were using the platform. Then it went to PA. Then people just started downloading it. It's it slowly grew, but it was an underground platform. It was made for the community. Yeah. So,
no, that's a damn good point, man. I mean, whenever I used to just go attend festivals with my friends, I don't know who this person is. Let's go check it out.
I didn't know artist names at all.
Yeah,
my first I think 6 festivals, I couldn't name one artist on that lineup until this day, because I didn't care. I went because my friends went. We had a squad, and I just showed up and had a blast.
Yeah.
I remember the times where my friend was laying face down on the floor because he just couldn't walk anymore. And I remember always walking away. I'm the person that just leaves everyone and just walks away and finds the group hours later. I'm
dude, I'm that guy too.
Yeah. And I go up to people, I just make friends. I'm like, I lost my group. It's oh, they left you? I'm like, no, I left them. But that's what's so beautiful about raves, man. Is there's no agenda. You just go. And that's why now I still kind of keep to it. I have a rule. at festivals, I travel with one person at the most. I'm usually a solo person that just walks around.
Yeah.
But if I travel with someone, it's one person in that time. So like if I have a group of 6 people, one person can come with me at a time. Like after like a 15 to 30 minutes, if we're all at the same set, we'll vibe, we'll enjoy it. But like if I'm moving, like, you know, one person come with me, because I don't want to like argue about where I want to go.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to go wherever you want. Like, let the wind take you.
See you later.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Let the music and like, you know, the atmosphere and whatever take you to wherever you want to go. I'm going to go where I want to go, and I don't know where I'm going.
You'll figure it out. Yeah, dude, that's a good point. It's tough as fuck at a festival with a big squad.
Yeah.
You let them know, all right, this is our meetup spot. Well, see you then. You know? There's
no meetup, man. It's like, well, I think I suggested to my friends last year for EDC, like, oh, let's all have those like mics or 2-way radios. And then, you know, we did it. That shit was in my pocket. I didn't check it once.
Nice.
And they were like, Anthony, you weren't responding. I'm like, dude, I don't give a shit.
I don't care about you guys.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the moment. You know what I mean? Like it's like I didn't realize how much I didn't care about being with people.
You know, dude, it is a blast. Like camping festivals are the best when you just go out there and just wander by yourself.
You RV or hotel?
Huh?
You RV or hotel?
When I go to a camping festival, camp.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done it in a long time because I'm a spoiled DJ now.
No, you honestly, you got to go back to your roots, man. You got to go GA at one of those festivals.
Oh, we're gonna camp at Sonic Bloom this year.
Perfect.
You know, stay the weekend.
You should camp at Lost Lands. Yeah. Well, do an RV or something. Just be in the campgrounds.
Yeah. I don't know how long I'm gonna be at that festival that weekend, but
just stay the whole weekend, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Sonic Bloom's dope because I can drive there in my truck.
Yeah, that's true.
And like have everything in the back of my truck.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so you know we're gonna camp out, party, have a good time. It's been a long time since I've done that. Yeah. It also gets harder. You know what I mean? For like me to go do that, like we went to a show the other night and like I had to have my hood on the whole time.
Because you're recognizable now.
Yeah, and I just wanted to enjoy the night with my girl. You know what I mean? And my buddy. You know, I'm just trying to enjoy the night with them, and you know, it gets really hard. Like I don't go out nearly as much anymore.
Yeah, I understand that feeling. So sometimes when I'm not wearing my stuff, people recognize me, and it's cool. Like honestly, like it shows how far you've come. You know, as an artist. It's obviously like when you're just trying to just have a good time and you're just wearing all black, whatever, and people just come up to you. It's a sign of respect.
Yeah.
But it takes away, I guess, from that moment.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Like,
but I don't take it for granted, man. I don't either. An amazing feeling.
Yeah, it definitely is cool. Like I do enjoy it. You know, I do appreciate it, and you know, it's great. It's a great problem to have.
Yeah.
You know,
it's a beautiful problem to have.
Yeah, but it's just like, you know, when I don't go out that much, I'm like, cool. We're really excited to catch this set. I'm gonna go out on the town with my girl, my buddy, and like really just enjoy that night together. You know, we're like talking or something and interrupted from people excited, which I get it. They're excited. And I'll say, hey, you know, and most people are like, oh, he's enjoying himself. We'll leave him be.
Yeah.
And I appreciate those people.
Yeah. Listen, man, like if they come up, say what's up, like, you know, give them a few words, show them some love. And, you know, obviously like move on to what else you're doing. But it's just like, I don't know how those like big names do it, you know, like, that's like the Tiestos of the world, John Summits.
Man, I don't want I want to get that big as an artist, but I never want to get too big to the point where I can't go out and enjoy myself like that. Because I like to go out. I like to go have fun.
It's
and I like hanging with the people.
We're still not that mainstream, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
So like they're recognizable. Mostly like Tiesto is recognizable, like period. You know what I mean? Like
Skrillex or something.
Yeah, Martin Garrix. You know what I mean? So like there's a few people that are just recognizable no matter where they are, which is kind of cool. Like, you know, especially since the industry's still growing. But like I think if you're still an A-lister in the electronic scene, like you're recognizable at a festival and a show, like everyone will notice you. But like you could still go to the grocery store and not be harassed.
Right, dude. I went to Godsmack. Not a single person asked me, are you taboo? And I was like, this is sick.
Now, if you're Martin Garrix, everyone would.
Not at Godsmack, dude. I think Martin Garrix is getting away. I don't think nobody knows who the fuck he looks like at a Godsmack concert, dude. And I don't think they give a fuck.
They'll definitely look at him weird. They'll be like, you're out of place.
and dude, if they did, they'd be like, are you Martin Garrix? He'd be like, yeah. They'd be like, pussy.
Oh, they would love that. Yeah. I'm sure he's gonna love this when he sees this.
He watches it every week.
I love you, Martin Garrix.
He watches it every week. Yeah. Big fan of the show, Martin Garrix.
Yeah, absolutely.
Calls all the time.
All the time.
Oh my god. Yeah, he probably has his number on speed dial.
We had to block it.
Yeah, dude, he kept calling. Dude, I actually am thinking about axing the hotline. I'm not lying.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna start a Patreon, and people are and offer a couple different things on there, but people are on the Patreon can ask questions because it's like a free hotline. And
what was the craziest question you got for today?
Today's questions weren't crazy. They were fucking stupid. It was just kind of like, like, why do I not feel like I'm on a train? Do y'all run trains at EDM Train?
Yeah.
You're like, actually, that's how we got the name.
Yeah.
But
yo, wouldn't it be cool if we had a festival on a train track?
dude, that'd be sick as fuck.
I looked. I even tried to do it on a train, and there's so many like legal stipulations.
Oh, I'm sure.
I tried for 6 fucking months. I spoke to Amtrak. I spoke to New Jersey Transit. I was trying to have it go from Penn Station to Philly, and they were like, this amount of money. I'm like, okay, money's fine. We could do that. Can we have alcohol on the train? It's like, well, not really. I'm like, okay, what the fuck are we even talking about right here? I'm like, where am I getting my power? Well, you could hook it up, so it's fine. You can. We have plugs. Okay, so it could power us. Yeah, we can make that happen. You'll be stopped, and I'm like, okay, cool. We're actually gonna do this. Every cart has its own genre, right? You have like 10 carts. You have like 2 silent ones.
Sick, yeah.
Yeah, and bars on every corner, right? Like you control traffic control, and then you stop at a train stop that isn't in use anymore, and you could have your headliner on there, bro. Like
so sick.
Like that wouldn't that be sick?
That's the fucking sickest idea, dude.
Yeah, and I tried, guys. I really tried, and it might still happen. You never know. Let's see how this first one goes in July 2nd.
Yeah, man.
But that'd be the coolest fucking thing.
It's a great concept.
Yeah. But yeah, then I've been looking at finding like those old retired train tracks that you could just bring like old trains and just have a stage on the train and just like do it in the middle of the woods.
That'd be cool too.
Yeah. And you never know, man. We'll get bigger, and maybe we'll have that reach where we could invite everyone to the middle of nowhere and people would come. Dude,
I want to have a trailer park festival.
Interesting.
You know what I mean? Like just rent out a whole trailer park. Like you can camp there, or you can, glamp in a trailer park. The stages are on top of a trailer.
Well, that's how Electric Forest is.
Yeah. RV camping, yeah.
And they have like the after parties there.
Yeah, but this would just be like the trailer park bash, dude. It'd be awesome.
How many people would come?
I don't know.
Trailers are big, bro.
Trailers, 1 million. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you getting?
I don't know.
Can you laugh in the microphone, bro?
Yeah, I'll laugh.
Okay. Can you laugh in the microphone?
Is that what's really freaking you out? Is that I'm not laughing in the mic?
Dude, it's freaking us out, dude. You're making my guests uncomfortable.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
It's just he's going like this.
No.
I'm like, what?
I'm like leaning forward. It's not right in front of me.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have a fancy mic like y'all.
I know, dude. These are
It's low budget, right?
Dude, I'm sorry I don't have EDM Train money.
One day,
dude. One day.
I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, dude. Appreciate that. So what other cool shit do y'all have, man? So you got, you manage artists. Y'all are throwing your own show. Y'all are going to start a label. When's the label launching? You have any idea?
We're still in talks. We just want to do it right.
Yeah.
So there's no timetable. Everything that we do, we just want to do it right. So no timetable, but the goal will be to just have as many like artists that are unknown to be like give them a little bit bigger platform.
Yeah,
right?
give them a push.
Yeah.
What other cool shit are y'all trying to do? You're trying to throw shows on trains. I know you got some fucking ideas.
So many ideas, but I think a lot of it's being focused on this July 2nd in New York. What's really crazy is this the platform we're using, right? We're using Posh ticketing platform. We're going to be using a few others, but it's showing me where people are coming from, and the fact that people are coming from like California, Florida, like Denver. Like I had a few tickets from here, and I'm like, people are flying out for this 16-hour rave, and I'm like, wow, like I will not disappoint you guys. You know what I mean? And that's the most important thing. I've been on phone calls like 2 to 3 hours a day, just on like the design of like my vision about how I want to do some. I'm an artistic person. I want to make sure that it looks and feels and like even smells right. It's like when like you go into a venue and there's a certain like aroma.
Yeah, like old Waffle Houses that smell like cigarettes. You're like happy to be back.
Yeah, so like like maybe even have like some like cool smells. Like have some art around. Like everything is being thought of to do this. I'm not gonna release too much information. Just come and you'll have a good time.
Are you doing the talent buying for that, or did you get somebody else to handle that?
I have a team.
Yeah,
that's handling it. I been reaching out to artists and their managers that I'm close with, discussing it with them beforehand. I don't know the drill. Like I don't talk to agents very often. I don't think it's a bad thing, but I think the professionals that have been doing this for a while should take care of that side. I don't want to insult anyone and offer something that is wrong. I don't know what any artist is worth.
You're like John Summit, $2,000. Oh
my, it's not 2020. It's not 2020, man. Just imagine. Oh my God, I'll get canceled again. But yeah, so yeah, I have a pretty good team, and like all the locals send us all their stuff. I'm gonna have my team I have my buyers. I'm gonna have my team actually go through every single artist Spotify and SoundCloud, right? For the people that really gave us your information and give us a SoundCloud or a Spotify, I'm sorry, maybe next time. But like we're actually like trying to like find some like unique sounds and listen to your music, see like your sets. We're not just gonna pick people out of a hat and just have them play, where that would be the easiest thing for us.
They're trying to get dope people.
Yeah, we want to give people a shot, man. I don't care if you have 2 followers on SoundCloud. If you have a cool fucking set on your SoundCloud and like you have 1 follower on Instagram and 1 follower on SoundCloud, but you could throw down, we'll give you a shot. Like it's not about like your clout, or like we just want to have a cool show,
Yeah, that's one of the cool things about like right now. You're not having to worry about like, are we gonna sell the tickets? You're like, yeah, we're gonna sell the tickets. Let's like just make a sick lineup with like a dope show. Like that's a lot of fucking relief. Like it's a huge like relief. You know what I mean? 'Cause like like I'd be booking lineups for like my headline stuff, and like obviously we're like, all right, who can help? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's stuff like that.
It's different. Look, I didn't expect, like, I honestly, maybe 4 weeks ago before the tweet, I would be like, yeah, we have to get a sick headliner that everyone could, buy tickets, because, if this artist is on that lineup, they're going to buy tickets. But then I was like, we had such an overwhelming surge of people that were like so down, like over 6,000 people signed up in a matter of 10 days.
That's a lot.
And I was like, what? And this is all in New York. I'm like looking at these numbers and I'm like, okay, we have emails, we have phone numbers, and we have their full names, and they told us.
We have their social security.
Yeah, well, we're hackers. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Not hackers. But yeah, so we when we put out the pre-sale and we announced the date, that's all we announced is the date. That's all it is. We just have a cool poster and just the name, and we announced the date, and it just like the sales just flooded, and I had to create like we sold out a pre-sale 1 and 2. Like, which I think was like 600 some tickets in a matter of a few minutes. And I created a 3 that was still cheaper than tier 1, that doesn't even exist anymore. Just like there, because I didn't want people to pay so much money in the pre-sale.
Yeah.
Right. And it's still like, so I kept having to add more tickets to that. Right. So it was crazy. And then we, like 48 hours later, we went live to everyone, and it just kept pouring in. So it's a blessing, man. Honestly, I didn't expect this from the community.
That's super dope, man. I mean,
we're an event listing platform. We're not we're not Insomniac.
Right. I mean, y'all do dope shit. A lot of people use the app, and so they can see it, and they know the brand, and they know the name. Speaking of, do you know how many users y'all have on this app?
Tens of millions.
No shit.
Yeah, like we have over 1 million monthly users. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. That's just in North America, man. It's like, if we ever decide to go to Europe, it's gonna be nice. Like the name EDM Train might not do so well in Europe, because not everyone likes the terminology EDM. But
yeah, who cares, dude?
Yeah, like
it's a good app, dude. You find the people. Speaking of y'all ever thought about doing sponsorships, dude?
Sponsorships, like of what?
Talks with TVBOO.
Brought to you in part by EDM Train. Yeah, that show will get canceled real quick.
No, it wouldn't, dude. I'm a whore, dude. I'll do anything for money.
Yeah, I saw I saw this. Actually, while I was on a flight here, I saw this. This post that this homeless guy said, "I'll do anything for money except sexual things."
Yeah. I saw a sign. It was a homeless man. He said, "We'll do anything for money, but none of that gay shit."
Yeah, that's the one. That's what it was. Yeah. I died laughing.
That shit's funny, dude.
I saw it later on my flight. I started chuckling. And like this woman looked at me. He's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "I'm sorry. I couldn't." Because I woke her up. She was like knocked out, like drool down her face, and she started me laughing. Like,
that's hilarious, man. But yeah, man, millions of monthly users. That's impressive, dude. That's awesome. I mean, I didn't know about it until I moved out here. You know, so, I had somebody tell me about it because I'm like, how do you even keep up with all the shows out here? This is a base capital. There's 5 shows in a night. You know what I mean? And
we actually got some high compliments from some artists, like some like big artists, saying that sometimes they use the platform not to find shows, but to know like what artists are in town when they are. Right. So like they could get dinner together or whatever. And like, I'm like, that's a sick way to use it. Maybe I'll, add that in. So like, there'd be an artist like, and, you guys could communicate, kind of cool. But if you're both in New York, it pings you both. Oh, this artist is in New York, this one. And then, you just swipe left to ignore, and you just got ignored by your favorite artist.
Yeah. I mean, that happens to me daily. I use this app to get people on this show. Yeah. And I'm just fucking shooting in the dark, brother. Fucking just hoping I get a hit one.
I saw that you called out John Summit. Did he respond?
No. I think his management did reach out to my team, but it's a no.
Okay, gotcha.
I almost had Chris Lake on yesterday. That would have been cool.
That would have been awesome.
He just didn't have the time, and I get that. When
you should have brought the setup to fucking.
Fuck that, dude. I've had people who are like, "Are we gonna do it like in the green room?" I'm like, no. Yeah. It's like a terrible idea. Yeah. Let's do it in a controlled environment where we have all this, a producer. Yeah. And we can have a conversation, So I see you're busy, dude. We'll get you out of here, brother.
No, people just keep calling me.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
all good.
Yeah. Fuck, man. Anything else, like, other than your show, like, what else is planning, man? I think I already asked that, so fuck that. Sure. We did have a fan question. I want to give Sharky a chance. Sharky, did you have anything you wanted to ask Anthony over here?
How much pussy do you get from the EDM app?
All right. Is that even a serious question?
Dead serious.
Choking on that water. I don't kiss and tell.
No, that was a joke. Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah, did you have anything serious you wanted to ask?
Didn't Kyle have a question? I did have something.
Dan, no one cares, bro. No one cares. I get it.
No. We did have calls. They were just not good. So yeah, we'll get to this one that we got. That we did get one good one, and it's from the guy who asked the best questions ever.
All right, it's from Kyle.
Hey guys, it's Kyle. Sorry I couldn't be there for this episode. I had an appointment to wax my butthole and I couldn't cancel it again. But I hope you have a great conversation. My question for today is, when you were just starting to learn about jobs and careers as a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? And how does your life today compare to that original plan? Shout out EDM Train for the incredibly useful app they've created. And Mitch, you're a piece of shit, but I love you, buddy. See you soon.
Yo,
Peace.
why couldn't I come when he was on, bro? He's hilarious.
He is funny, dude.
Oh, thanks.
Dude, you barely even laugh in the fucking microphone. I could talk shit about you for the next 30 minutes.
You failed him, dude.
You had one job was to laugh when I said jokes, and you failed.
Dude, it was actually the first time I had Kyle on the podcast. It was he had his mic muted, and I could hear him just dying laughing. And I was like, Kyle, unmute your mic. I want to hear you laugh, dude.
It's part of the ambiance.
It makes it better, dude.
Yeah.
In fairness, it's a step in time.
Step in time.
So next time I'll make sure it's right here by my face now.
Yeah. But yeah, when you figured out what careers were when you were a kid, what did you want to be? That's a good question.
I wanted to be a lawyer.
Really?
Yeah. I'm very argumentative, and I was like, you know what? I've always been good at sales, and I was like, okay, law makes sense. Then I went to one semester of law school after taking the LSATs and studying, and I was like, this is the most boring shit ever. I don't want to do this. What am I going to fucking talk about? Getting people out of trouble and and like whatever. I was like, fuck that. I'm going to find something more interesting. So I went back to sales and became, like a chief sales officer again for some companies, entrepreneurship. And then that became the thing. It's like being an entrepreneur, and then multiple companies later, here I am with EDM Train. And it's like how much better can it get? Like you're
on the TVBOO podcast. How much better can it get?
Yeah, that's the highlight of my life. I'm not joking. It's great.
Oh no, this has been fun, man. I appreciate you.
But yeah, like you travel, man. Like I travel more than most DJs now. Like I got a different city. Like last week I was in 3 cities in 3 days, 3 planes, 3 days back home.
I have I don't know if you knew this, but DJs do that too.
Yeah, I do it more.
Really?
Yeah. When was the last time you traveled out of Denver?
Last weekend.
How many times?
I traveled to Portland, traveled to Atlanta, traveled to Alabama, traveled back to
all
Denver.
in 1 week?
Yes, weekend.
Interesting. All right.
I mean, Sharky's my tour manager,
life, bro.
Yeah, we did 40.
I was actually about to. I did have a 2-part question once you started mentioning that, because tour life.
Yeah, but hold off on
daunting.
on the question though.
Oh, wait, hold.
Yeah, we did 45 shows in
nice.
3 months.
No,
you know what I mean?
That's sick. No, that's sick.
Yeah.
I mean, I was driving 6-7 hours in a day. After then, we'd have to go to a show, go till 2 o'clock in the morning, maybe get 2-3 hours of sleep. Maybe I have to drive the next day, or we'd have an early flight. Like we get it.
Autopilot Tesla.
It's a tough life, man. But it's fun. It is fun.
It's so fun. It's so rewarding. You get to meet so many cool people.
Yeah.
You play music.
Yeah, it's the best, man. Yeah. I mean, it's a dream come true.
Can you teach me how to use CDJs?
Yeah, I could.
Hey,
yeah,
we lost that.
Yeah, going back to that. I mean, like, yeah, it's a fucking blessing. Like, I wake up every day fucking blessed. I love what I do.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with music. Always has been. Like, going to what Kyle asked when I found out I wanted to be a rock star.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a rock star, and I wanted to be a pro skater.
Interesting.
And now I'm a fucking DJ. I'm a fucking rock star, dude.
Do you produce all your stuff?
All my shit.
Really?
No, I have ghost producers.
Yeah.
I put out. I'm not gonna talk shit like that.
LS Dream.
Yeah, LS Dream's my ghost producer. No, I make all my shit, and I work. I work every day. You know what I mean? I was in the studio today before you got here. I was in the studio yesterday, the day before. It's like
how many tracks do you put out of, like, let's say you make 10, 15, 20 tracks. Like, how many of them actually make it to the light of day?
Maybe half.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, maybe.
I see people that have like 1,000 tracks, and they're like, I'm like, what is all this? I'm like, oh, these are like ongoing projects. Like, go back to them. I'm like, why are you not releasing? Why are you not finishing? It's like, oh, I'm not good at finishing them. I'm just like, I start like, then find someone to fucking close it out.
Oh, I'm good at finishing, dude. You don't have to worry about that. Give me 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes. Wait, 2 minutes? That's pretty good, man.
It's really good.
I thought you were like 30 seconds.
Nope, dude. Start the clock. I'm kidding. Nah, yeah. So like, I've always I wanted to be a fucking rock star, man.
Well, Sullivan King does it. He's a rock star playing dubstep.
He's a rock star playing dubstep.
Like how many guitars does he go through a year? Like a tour? Like
probably a lot, man.
Yeah, he breaks a guitar at every set.
How many beers do we go through on tour?
Oh my god, that's something. Yeah,
A lot.
A lot. All right, Sharky, what was your question? You had the question ready?
So yeah, it was a 2-part question, and the first part is dealing with those travel schedules. How do you what do you do to cope? What do you do to manage that? The other one is, the world of the EDM world is a very tempting world. You're around a lot of stuff. You're around a lot of big names, a lot of big energy. How do you find a way to manage that?
I don't get starstruck. The last person I was starstruck around was Kobe Bryant. Like, that's it. But I don't do drugs. I've never done drugs in my life.
You should try them. Just say you did them.
Maybe one day in a controlled environment.
They're fun.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Listen, man. I'm not gonna knock anyone that does anything. It's not my place.
Yeah. If you don't want to do drugs, then don't. That sounded really bad. You should do them.
Yeah. No. Don't do it if you don't want.
Don't do.
But they're fun.
I drink sometimes, occasionally. Like I'll have a bender here and there, but it's like I'm around so many things all the time. Like most people go to like one rave every couple weeks, maybe a month or a quarter of the year, like once a year. And like, if they go all out, they'll survive, they'll recover, and their serotonin will come back. I'm at a rave like 3-4 times a week, so it's like you kind of have to pace yourself and not get, fucked up every time you go out. So
Yeah.
it went from being, I get drunk like, 2 out of 3 nights to 1 out of 3 nights, that to like this whole Miami Music Week, I didn't get trashed at all. I had a couple of beers here and there, like, had like a light buzz here and there, but didn't get trashed at all.
Yeah.
But accomplished a lot. Like I hit over 80 events in 5 days.
Damn.
Yeah. It's like I got my unicycle and he just saw me in the street.
Were you pulling up to a rave in a fucking unicycle?
Bro, that's the greatest thing. It's an electronic unicycle.
Oh, great.
In motion V10F.
You're the life of the party, dude. That's awesome. I see a guy rolling up on a unicycle, dude. I'm buying him a beer.
Yeah. I literally take it to every festival I go to now.
I love it.
I just ordered one to LA. So because I'm flying from Denver to LA on Monday, then I'm going from LA to Las Vegas on Wednesday, and then back to LA after EDC Vegas. But like, everyone's waiting for a golf cart. I don't want to wait for a golf cart.
Or the unicycle, dude.
Bring the unicycle, go around the track 10 times before that thing can make it around there once.
That's awesome.
So like it's cool, man. It's like, I can't be dragged by like 10 people, and I have a unicycle, and it's a lot of fun.
Room for one.
Yeah, exactly. Or,
Yeah.
sometimes if they're light enough, I guess.
Whoa, dude, that'd be impressive. If I saw somebody, if I saw you on a unicycle, someone on your shoulders, dude, I'm like, this guy's a fucking legend.
I honestly have practiced a lot, and I've done it several times.
Whoa.
And we've fallen like once.
That's
It was
good.
it was on grass. So like I actually took the unicycle on grass, and we were practicing, and the unicycle just gave out. I'm like, we just fell. We just laughed about it. It was pretty funny.
That's funny.
But yeah, like that unicycle, bro. You have to try it. Just order one.
I'll try it, man. I'll try anything.
Can you order it right now?
Order it right now. Unicycle want me to buy. I'm not gonna buy one, but if
you could return it after you destroy it.
I ain't gonna do all that, dude. But like, if someone's like, "Dude, I got a unicycle," I'm like, let me ride this bitch.
All
Easy.
Right. Well, come out to Vegas. I'll teach you how to ride it.
All right, bet.
You're not coming.
I'm not coming to Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm not going to EDC this year.
Yeah, whatever.
Like I said, I'm not going to EDC until I play it. That's like a goal.
Well, we'll call out Pasquale, man.
I want to have him on the podcast. That'd be cool.
He'll put you on right away, man. Like just tweet him. Have you tweeted him before?
I haven't tweeted them, dude. I want them to want me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't always come that way.
They will.
All right. Well,
say it out loud. They will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, that's awesome.
They will. Not hopefully. They will, dude.
No hoping about it next year.
Yeah, dude. It's gonna happen.
Next year.
I want it for you, man.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, dude. That's that mindset. But yeah, man, this has been awesome.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, dude. Thank you.
It's been great.
Thank you for coming on, dude. This has been very interesting. Like, it's not every time I get to sit down with somebody who's like owns a popping app. When you hollered at me, I was like, dude, that's fucking cool as shit. Let's do it. That's like an interesting episode.
Oh, something I did mention. We actually just, Radiate the platform.
Yeah.
Right. So we actually helped them. So they actually built it out, but they added local events to their platform. So now, like, if you're going to a local rave or a local club show, whatever, if it's on EDM Train, it creates a chat for it on Radiate.
Oh.
So like we have like, you purchase it, and then you could go to Radiate, and you can have the social. So like you could find more friends even easier. It's not just for festivals anymore, or for big shows or big tour shows or whatever, but for local shows. So we just partnered up with them like beginning of this year or at the end of last year, like last few days, coming into 2023. It has been insane. It's increased our growth. It definitely increased their growth, but it's like, it kind of bounces back. If you're on their platform and they want to like buy a ticket, it takes them to EDM Train, and then if you want to go to the app and like socialize, you go back to the app and socialize, and you could find out your friends are freaking going to the same show. So like it kind of encourages people to like buy more tickets, like the FOMO, like, the FOMO factor, I guess.
Yeah. That's dope, bro. Like, I love what y'all doing, man. Like, y'all really trying to make it easy.
Yeah.
For people to get together and have a good time.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
It's like, it's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
Like, go have a fucking good time.
Amen to that, brother.
It's Saturday. It's a Saturday every night. Like.
Amen to that, dude. It's all about having a good time. If you ain't having a good time, dude, get the fuck out.
It's a shame, man. A lot of people work too hard to not have fun, man.
Right.
Like if you're working like a serious job like all week, and someone tells you have to grow up, bro, don't listen to them, bro. They're haters. Like, I I stopped posting a lot of stories on my personal Instagram because a lot of my friends that are either getting engaged or like, you know, professionals that like, you know, they're, you know, serious people, they're commenting like, oh bro, when are you gonna get married, or when are you gonna, like, you know, stop, get out of this phase? I'm like, why would I leave this phase? It's not a phase. This is the coolest thing in the fucking world.
This isn't a phase, Mom.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, we're going there. We're going there. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Yeah, no. But yeah, man, it's like I don't post anymore on my personal, or as much as I used to. I used to post every rave, like, you know, just hanging out, having a good time. People are like such haters, man. It's like those people are just negging you out, like, bro.
Hate you because they ain't you, bro.
Exactly.
Hate you because they ain't you, bro.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Yep. No, it is about having a good time, man. I love what y'all are doing. It's really making it easy for people to get together. I can tell just from sitting here talking with you, you actually really care about that.
Yeah.
And you care about the experience. And, you know, I have a lot of respect for you for that, man.
Thank you, man. My friend. Appreciate it.
I didn't know how this episode was going to go. This for real. I mean, this has been great, though. This has been awesome.
I didn't put on the shades once.
No, dude. And I appreciate you for that.
Yeah. The eye contact, you know.
Yeah. Well, Sam, anything else you want to let the people know before we get out of here?
If you don't have the app, download it. Just type in edmtrain.com/app. If you're in New York on July 2nd, check us out. We're hopefully one of many. You know, it's going to be really important to see how it turns out. You know, it could be a train wreck. We'll see. But the motto of the fest, or this 16-hour rave, is come in on the train, leave as a wreck.
I love it. I absolutely love it, dude.
We'll leave there.
That's good. Anthony, I appreciate you, man. Thank you again.
Man, appreciate it, man.
Thank you again, brother. Sharky, I appreciate you, brother.
Absolutely. I appreciate
you.
Yeah,
man.
Guys.
We appreciate you not laughing in the microphone all the time.
Hey, I got it at the end.
Useless.
He got it. And I appreciate everybody for listening this week's episode of Talks with TVBOO. I will see y'all next week. Peace.